We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Adam Jones at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Adam Jones is retired to kick off the inning. Tim Beckham is at the plate as he watches ball one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Taken. Called strike two on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Now Moore with a 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Third baseman number 13.
Digging in, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Machado now on 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Hit hard to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Scott Quo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Scott.
And that's in there for strike one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. So digging in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Buster Posey now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Mark Trumbo now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Mark Trumbo.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Now the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Trumbo will take the turn and head for second now. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Well, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. He'll probably try to get him to chase again.
On the ground to the left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting sixth.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Span on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Into the box, Wellington Castillo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Line toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now at the plate, Joey Rickard. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. So coming to the plate, Ubaldo Jimenez. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Slow roller back to the mound. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. 2 down. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Throw on to first, and a good job of working. Now to the plate, Brandon Belt. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Baseman, Brandon.
Ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Howie Kendrick is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there, base hit. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate.
The shortstop.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castillo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of work. Ready for another chance? Manny
Leading off for
Machado.
Baltimore,
He'll start things
third
out with
baseman
Matt
number
Moore
13.
as we get the inning underway.
Machado.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Kendrick is there for it. 1 out. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lifted in the air out to left. Quo moves over, and that's the third out. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting ninth.
Standing in,
Pitcher.
Matt Moore, as he'll get his first
Moore.
opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Rickard, and they can't run it down. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Jimenez ready with the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Now batting
At the plate,
fielder,
Scott Quo.
Scott
0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Scope.
Leading off for the
He hit a
Orioles,
sac fly
second
earlier.
baseman, Jonathan.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wellington Castillo. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Joey Rickard. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. At the plate, Ubaldo Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jimenez.
Circle change, too low, ball 1. Moore delivering here on 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Full count with 2 outs now.
A swing and a miss. That now in the box, Jacoby Ellsbury
Leading off
comes
the
into
Giants'
this
fourth.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball
fielder,
game.
Number 22.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Buster Posey.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now here's a swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. It's in there, and the Giants look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and they will not get Posey. He lugs all the way around to third with a triple.
The first baseman, number 9.
Brandon Belt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball,
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Slow grounder to first. Trumbo is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Adam Jones.
Hit in the air to right field. Ellsbury on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Tim Beckham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Line towards center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. So striding forward now, Mark Trumbo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line to the right side, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall, and that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Up next for the Orioles,
outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That striding into the box, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Brandon.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Beckham is right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Number 2.
Stepping into the box, Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. In now, Matt Moore comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. What a flip for 1. On to Trumbo, and they turn it. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
For the Orioles, second baseman Jonathan.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Here's Sandoval now at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
Digging in and looking for more, Wellington Castillo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's a first pitch change. Up that swung on and chopped. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Popped up, calling for it. Belt. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him. Striding in once again, Ubaldo Jimenez. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander. Get loose. J.J. Hardy is out of the dugout.
For the pitcher, Jimenez. Number 2, J.J. Hardy.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, Howie. The throw to first. He's out. Randall McGowan.
Number 33.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Scott Quo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line toward the alley in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Ready for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. On to Trumbo, but not quite in time as they'll just get the 1. Ready for another chance. Buster Posey. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Hit sharply toward the right side. Piscotty is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Jones around first, thinking 2 here. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Ready once again, Tim Beckham. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Number 49, Sam Dyson.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. For Jones, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Tapped down the line, but it gets foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
High in the air out to center field. Span is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The third baseman, number 13.
In now, Manny Machado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And this one's in the dirt. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. And, nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ellsbury over to his left. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And Ellsbury won't get him. He's in there at third base. Stepping into the box, Mark Trumbo. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Beckham into shallow left, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Howie Kendrick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Kendrick.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Grounded to short. Beckham scoops it up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Standing in, Stephen Piscotty. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Heading out towards shallow right. Ellsbury is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Scope. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. To short, hit hard. There is Crawford on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Joey Rickard. Pedro Alvarez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Now pitching for the Giants.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit out towards second. There to get it is Kendrick. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out. Digging in now.
Leading off for the Giants. Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So digging in now, Casey Pena, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Joaquin Schreiber will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Joaquin Schreiber.
On the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning. Darren O'Day. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Scott Quall stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Trumbull will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Up next for the Giants.
Now to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Corey Guerin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of Trey Mancini will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Tim Beckham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Zach Britton, if the man called on to close. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Machado has it. A quick out, number 1. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Now at the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Number 53 will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. In there, a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So stepping in, Howie Kendrick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Men on third with 2 down. And this is swung on and missed for strike two. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Machado in foul ground. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Throw over to the bag. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score.
Talk to me.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants.
off for
Two
the
great
Orioles,
hitters lead their
center
teams to
fielder,
battle next on
Adam
MLB
Jones.
Network. Adam Jones is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, and the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Tim Beckham comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting third.
Now batting, Manny Machado. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And that's in there for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it there is Sandoval. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Coming to the plate now, Scott Quo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Scott Quo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jones is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Howie Kendrick. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting fourth.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Shot towards second, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the. In now is Pedro Alvarez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Quo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. Settling in now, Stephen Piscotty. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Quo is going to. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6th. Third
First
baseman,
delivery to him on the way. Pablo Sandoval comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
the shortstop, Brandon
Crawford is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike break.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Castillo
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Ellsbury. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Gossman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. And he misses 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder.
First pitch fastball off the plate there. And it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Down the first baseline. Alvarez has got it, and he is out on the tag. So coming to the plate, David Chu. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And the pitch. Hit hard to third. Machado has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Striding in once again, Scott Quo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jones is under it. And the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ellsbury is under it. 1 down. So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Mark Trumbo is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Pedro Alvarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Popped up. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 delivery. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitch.
Machado on the slide. He goes to first. He's out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Piscotty will call him off as he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball just a bit high. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wellington Castillo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
The pitcher number 39.
So striding in, Kevin Gossman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just...
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. On the move is Trumbo, but this will land untouched. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the second out.
The center fielder, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. To short, to his left, Beckham. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder, number 10.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Now here it comes. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Ready once again, Tim Beckham. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Beckham.
Out of play. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Span. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Settling in now, David Chu. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher, David Chu.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Digging in once again, Scott Quo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Quo.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pulled toward right center field. And this will find the gap. It's extra bases for Ellsbury. Now Ellsbury's looking for 3. The relay throw, and he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
The batter, number
Here's
6.
Howie Kendrick.
Second
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Kendrick.
Lifted in the air to center. Jones is under it, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Pedro Alvarez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove.
The second base.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and the right-hander get loose. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. At the plate, Kevin Gossman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for Pablo De La Cruz. Will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ellsbury is under it. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting number 10.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Jones. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he lays off there 1-0. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's now 3-1. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Corey Guerin will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And that's in there. Base hit. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that. Preston Irvin gets the call from the
pitching for Baltimore.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. Here's Buster Posey now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. There to take it is Trumbo, and there are 2 away now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 home now to Crawford. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Liner toward right center. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine. Here's Mark Trumbo now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Tapped down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, but Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Pedro Alvarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Span is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. Jonathan Scope is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. In the air to right center. After it is Ellsbury. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Ready for another chance? Denard Span. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Striding in, Corey Guerin. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Joaquin Schreiber will come on. A pinch hit here and a big movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Drilled on the ground to short. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Scott Crow.
Liner towards second. Oh, and he misses it. Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's got a hit in 3 Darren O'Day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded to first. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Will Smith enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Ellsbury is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
The pitch.
Stepping into the box, Karen O'Day. Joey Rickard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Joey Rickard.
Hard liner to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Ellsbury over to his right, and that ends the inning. Zach Britton comes on looking for a save.
Pitching for Baltimore.
Stepping up to the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 3-2 now.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Stepping in, Buster Posey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Boy, it's not very often you get a chance to get Zach Britton on the ropes. He's on the ropes right now, but I wouldn't bet against this guy getting out of this jam.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Belt rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. So bases are loaded. And now
Brandon Crawford
from the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Nick Hundley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 5, Nick.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2, and now the Giants are down to their final strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Kelby Tomlinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Brad Brock
Tomlinson. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 35.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. Into the box now, Scott Quo. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Striding into the box
for Baltimore, shortstop Tim Beckham.
Hunter Strickland takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
60, Hunter Strickland.
Popped high in the air. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning. At the plate, Pedro Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Quo has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Trumbo will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Now in the box, Howie Kendrick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Whoa,
He tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Belt is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Quo sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs he blew right.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the. Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Hit hard up the middle. Beckham ranging up the middle. And Beckham's throw is in time at first. 1 away.
Now batting, number 53.
Number 53 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Jones. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Coming to the plate now, Brad Brock. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Brad Brock.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Number 53 is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Riding in once again, Adam Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Slow little grounder left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Tim Beckham goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Number 53 is under it, and he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Hunter Strickland. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Kelby Tomlinson.
Up next for the Giants, third
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Tomlinson.
Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
The left fielder,
Digging in to try it
24,
again. Scott Quo trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Out of play.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
And this is fouled at the plate. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. Ready for another shot now. Mark Trumbo as he's set to go to lead off the top half. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. One out. Ready once again, Pedro Alvarez. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one's off the 5th archway. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
The second base.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Stokes. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Mark Melanson enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Now pitching for the Giants.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Quo has it in his tracks. 2 down. Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. So stepping in, Brandon Belt. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ballgame here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles are able to put the finishing touches on a 13-inning victory as this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Our final line score tonight,